Hey everyone, welcome to Module 4. So this is our last module. That's amazing. So we've already worked on manifesting and now we're transitioning into money. So money is a really special piece that we get to work on because money is so much deeper than I feel like, give it credit for. So a big thing that I'm inviting you guys to focus on as we continue to finish up our course. There will be a bonus call, but we're still doing everything the same way as we normally would be. So as we trickle into our last week of this learning process, the money is really, really key, because a big part of attracting money, manifesting money, is coming from a place of love. And you're going to see how it's all kind of like the energy of attraction, which is what our program is called, is all connected. So everybody has like this different mindset towards money. And that's why I think some people really excel and other people don't. And I think that's the beauty of this group, is that we get to really dig deeper than just the surface level stuff. So a few things that I wrote down is visualization. So that's what I'm recommending, is that you visualize yourself having the money in your bank account. So if you're looking for, it's as high as you want to go. So if it's $2 million, I know some people were looking for that, or maybe it's $100,000 in your bank account, then actually closing your eyes, getting into that love space, that heart space, and working on the energy of magnetizing. So it's not coming from a place of need, desperation, as we've already discussed, any energy of lack or don't have or I want this and all that heaviness. We're literally coming from a place of love. So we're loving ourselves and we're loving our bank account and we're loving the numbers that are in our bank account. We're loving the feelings that come from that. So the other thing that you can do is, in relation to the vision board that we've already done, you can start adding things on there. If you already had X amount of dollars, how would you be treating yourself? What would you be treating yourself with? And those are the things that you want to start adding onto the board. The other thing too is, once you have the money, how would you like to give? How would you like to work more from your heart? And really starting to, again, visualize that, but you can also add that onto your vision board. I feel like taking a few deep breaths just to reconnect in, for myself, into that heart space. The other thing too is being able to tap into your inspired action. And this is really, really, really a key component, because we have to be able to listen to that intuition in terms of what we're being guided towards. So it's really just reacting and taking that action on the things that you feel like you're meant to be doing. So for instance, if you get a bill in the mail, you want to pay that bill right away. And you want to redirect your energy towards being grateful that you get to pay that bill and that you get to contribute to somebody else's bank account, to somebody else's business, etc. And so we're coming from that state where we're actually happy that we're able to give the money versus it being taken from, or you're losing something. So it's just like you actually like putting forward, you like giving, because it makes you feel good. And so if we can get into that energy that we're grateful and thankful, again, this all comes back to things we've been working on. It makes sense that this is kind of where we're ending, how it all ties in, that we're thankful and grateful that we have clean drinking water, that we do already have a roof over our head, and really just bringing it back into all this stuff that we have. And I think when we realize, or I've been sharing this about the energy of, if anything, we have too much stuff, too many things, and it's when we start to realize that we have an excess amount of love to give. So the more we focus on self-love and how we're treating ourselves, the more money is going to come in, because we're already focusing on coming from a loving space. So if you're not in that self-love energy, this is what might block you. And again, so we're identifying, making a list too of all the, being really honest, all the like weird energy that you have around money. Actually write all that down and list all the weird things that you feel. So it's like, I avoid looking at my bank account because I feel blah 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 blah. Because once you write it down, that's when you can start shifting the energy, and that's kind of the point of all of this. So then you can do a positive affirmation as well, like, I am a money magnet, money comes to me, I love numbers, numbers love me, things like that, that you are abundant, that you are powerful, that you are worthy, things like that. So we want to visualize, again, seeing all of these things that you're doing and all these beautiful inspired actions that you're going to be doing, very in the energy of flow, in love. And also seeing that energy, your heart, being that love energy, magnetizing that financial abundance, the freedom energy that you're looking to feel from not having the heaviness that's coming from it all. So the key thing is we're identifying with our thoughts, which is really, really big, because when we can identify with what we're actually thinking about, then we can switch it over to the feeling that we want. So the feeling might be joy. The feeling might be comfort, peace of mind, getting into that energy of high frequency. These are all the things I wrote down. So it's understanding your thoughts and infuse it with love, and that you are in charge of shifting that energy. So we want to ignore outside circumstances that are basically holding you, that you know are going to hold you back. So it's all the, in a way, I feel like it's a lot of ego energy, like all of these negative thoughts and things like that are going to want to kind of come in, and it's just becoming aware of that, again, by write it down and get help with me, and we'll shift it. But the key thing is that honesty piece is really important to change that mindset. The other thing too is by making very small donations to other people, by putting that energy forward, that's going to come back to you. So it's putting good energy out to other people. So people that have less than, it's giving to those people. And it's also putting good energy out to people that really need it. And we actually did that in our last connection with each other. We really expanded that energy out to more people. And I think that that's really important, because it's not just working from a love space, is a connection to everybody. And so we are very much, it's about feeling supported, because you are supported and the universe is definitely supporting you. So the key thing is actually, if you can get into a meditation as well. So just allowing yourself to just be more in the heart space, just in general, being able to do that breath work that we've been discussing, being able to just kind of like sit with your energy a bit more. And then again, it's feeling all those feelings of light and openness and things like that. So the key thing here I also wrote down is contributing to someone else. That you're helping other people pay for their bills, things like that, because often I kind of relate this to people not giving themselves enough credit when they're already doing lots of things. So if you're that's why we're celebrating our #wins, because if you can do that, then what you're doing is you're able to recognize that you've been doing a lot, and that you're happy that you're doing a lot. And so when we get kind of in that raising your vibration, then you're just, to me, it's all icing on the cake. That each day it's just icing on the cake. So it's just like, how can this get better? And when we ask for things, it's that or something better. So we just kind of develop our faith over time, and that's the key thing. And yeah, so it's the key thing, contributing to the greater good, things like that. And it's funny, my partner has so many beautiful things that happen to him all the time, because he's constantly that way. And he's actually the one that got me into this and being this way, because I always felt like, I would think, well, I mean, if we can do something the less expensive way, then do it that way, because I was thinking more about still coming from a good place, but just, okay, well, why would we spend $9 in parking, like in this parking lot, when we could park out on the street? And he said, because Robin, he said, well, we're paying for this person to feed their family. That's why. And I thought, wow. And I told my friend that. I went and then shared that positive message. So even by sharing information, you're giving good energy. And then she said, I've never forgot that you said that, because I continued that message and in moving forward and how much it's helped her. So it's kind of this energy that just keeps growing as we keep passing the good energy along, essentially. Yeah, and the key thing is really that magnet energy. I am magnetizing, so it's not I want to have this, I need to have that. It's that you are magnetizing, and that's a really great word, I feel like, to get in the habit of. And the other thing that I would recommend is doing some virtual shopping. So, because you're sending a clear message out to the universe, or your unconscious self, your subconscious, whatever it is for you. But when you're sending a message out there that there's something that you're looking to bring in. So again, if it's related to money, then it's you go online and say you want a hot tub, or say you want a new one of my bracelets or something like that, whatever it is. You're going to go online and you're going to click that you want that, or that you're magnetizing that, and then it's going to go into your cart. And you're not paying for it, but you're just shopping for it. So you're going out and saying, I want that, or I magnetize that. See it? And then it's going to go into your shopping cart. So again, you're just doing that because that's you sending a message out that that's something that you feel like you're worth, that you deserve, that it's kind of like it's an energy that's going to happen. And I think it's just really great to just practice that energy, because it's getting out of that fear mindset and more into that abundance. And I would continue to keep doing your abundance ritual. It's something that I've been doing for a while now, and it's just a really beautiful thing that I find over time is really helpful. And keep in mind that this can take some time, and we're just introducing ourselves to this new way of looking at life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm really looking forward to having our calls together for anyone that is having private sessions with me, as well as our Zoom call coming up on Wednesday. So I love you all, and enjoy a little bit of your holiday. Bye for now.